Toto Wolff's former Mercedes advisor leaves FIA role after Red Bull, raise eyebrows. Toto Wolff's former Mercedes colleague 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 will leave the FIA at the end of this year after her presence within the organization was reportedly questioned by Red Bull during last month's budget cap saga. 𝐴𝐸 was appointed as the FIA's interim secretary general back in June shortly after leaving Mercedes, where she established herself as one of Wolff's trusted confidants by serving as his advisor for a period of 3.5 years. She initially worked for the Austrian as his general counsel before taking up the role of his special advisor, with a number of senior figures in F1 having questioned her move to the FIA over the course of her short-lived spell working for motorsport's governing body. Her position was further scrutinized by Red Bull after they were found to have breached the budget cap in 2021 earlier this year, with Der Telegraph reporting at the time that 𝐴𝐸's role at the FIA raised plenty of eyebrows within the Austrian team due to her history with longtime rivals Mercedes. It was confirmed on Wednesday by the FIA that 𝐴𝐸 will be leaving the organization in advance of next season, with a statement reading, 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 returned to the FIA to assist the new presidential team during the transition period as interim secretary general for motorsport. 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 successfully managed this transition period, providing valuable support and assistance to the FIA president and the organization during this period which is now coming to an end. 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 will now therefore be leaving the FIA following the end of the Formula One season. The FIA thanks 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 for her support during this period. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem also spoke of his appreciation for 𝐴𝐸's efforts over the course of this year, adding, "On behalf of everyone at the FIA, I would like to thank 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 for her invaluable contribution in her role as interim secretary general for motorsport during an important transitional phase for the organization. In particular, 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 has provided me with great support in respect to Formula One, always acting with professionalism and integrity." 𝐴𝐸 found herself at the center of Red Bull's budget cap storm earlier this year amid accusations that she was responsible for leaking confidential information to Mercedes, who had suggested that at least one team had broken the FIA's strict financial rules before the news was made official. Ben Sulayem was quick to deny the claims earlier this month, though, by insisting that 𝐴𝐸 had instead been calling for the FIA to take a softer approach to the situation regarding how Red Bull would be punished. 𝐈𝐸 𝐴𝐛 has supported me a lot. You can see her intelligence when it comes to making big decisions for me, he said. Actually, once the penalties were in place for the teams, she said that was a bit harsh of me. I looked at her and said, my God, there's someone accusing her of being on Mercedes' side and shush is telling me I'm too tough on Red Bull. We had a meeting in Austria and while we were still talking about something, it was already in the news.